Hey, it's Josiah Novak, and welcome to the True Transformation Podcast, the top fitness podcast for men who want to get ripped, naturally boost testosterone levels, and use fitness as a tool to not only look and feel better, but improve all areas of life in the process. Welcome to the show. Buckle up. Life moves fast. Let's make it count.
We're talking about how to pick the right diet for you. And this is a big one because even though there are so many sources of information out there, videos, podcasts, blogs, Instagram posts on how to set up a diet, there's still a lot of confusion around what you should be eating. And my goal of today's show is to make it simple for you to understand the process that you should go through when it comes to setting up a diet that is right for you. And notice I didn't say the best diet, because I don't really believe that there is a best diet. Yes, there are specific strategies that typically work for most people, but ultimately there are going to be details that are only for you, right? There are things that you have to build into your specific plan that work for you, and maybe wouldn't work for me, maybe wouldn't work for someone else, but they work for you. And so I'm going to give you some strategies, some thoughts. You have to think about adherence. That's like the main focus when it comes to your diet. The question is not, well, can I get results? You can get results from a lot of different diets. The question is, can I wake up every day and be happy with how I get to eat? Am I excited about my diet when I wake up? Am I feeling fulfilled and satisfied with the foods that I eat? Am I still able to enjoy my life and the things that I care about? Am I still able to partake in what we call our non-negotiables? That's the things in your life that you're probably not going to give up because you enjoy it so much, right? For example, that could be, maybe you go to a football tailgate a couple times during football season and you just want to eat the food there. You're probably not going to have the willpower to say no to that. So do we have a nutrition game plan for how to enjoy that and not completely screw up your whole entire diet? Maybe it's a date night with your spouse. Maybe it's pizza night with the kids. But you ultimately have a nutrition strategy that allows for those things in moderation, of course, so that you can feel great, look great, and still enjoy your damn life. If we have this adherence thought, meaning, can I sustain this? Can I follow this for the rest of my life? If I had to eat this way forever, could I do it? And if the answers to those questions are yes, then we're already winning, okay? We're already on the right path. Most people never pause and think about these questions. Most people jump into a diet because their neighbor did it, because their coworker did it, because they read about it in a magazine or on an online article, or they saw someone on Twitter. And I asked them, well, what do you think? Can you follow this? And they think, well, I guess. I said, well, how long? Well, I could probably do it for 3 months. And I'm like, yeah, well, we always overestimate how long we could do something, right? So you're probably looking at half of that. So you're probably looking at 6 weeks. And then the question then becomes, will you get the results you want in 6 weeks? And then will you be able to transition to something that's more sustainable? And the answers are typically no. So adherence is the biggest thing, because if you can lock down adherence, then you're already halfway there. The other question then becomes, what kinds of foods are you going to be eating based around, number one, the foods you prefer, how foods make you feel, and whether or not the foods you're going to eat will trigger more healthy eating or cause your appetite to get crazy and ultimately lead to just poor adherence, right? So for example, a lot of people, they go on a low carb diet, but they're always thinking about carbs because they're on a low carb diet. And it's not that low carb diets are bad. It's just that if you're always thinking about carbs, then you're going to probably come off that low carb diet because you can't stop thinking about it. So I'd rather you have more moderate amounts of carbs, maybe not high carb, but moderate amounts, so that you're not constantly thinking about it.
Thanks for listening to the True Transformation Podcast. Make sure to subscribe and leave us a review. Come back next time.